Okay, Axis Football. Another release, console updates, and a controller fix. Quick summary. I know most everyone's probably excited about the console release. Doesn't affect me anymore since I sold all my consoles, but it's going to get more people on it, and then hopefully, maybe, I'm seeing down the future, like, cross-platform play. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the guys that could do it. Like, if any football game out there is going to listen, these guys are going to make it happen in a big way. Imagine the franchise modes with the amount of depth that Axis Football has. Let's get to it. Axis Football tweeted out, "We heard from ID Xbox that we passed certification and will officially release on Xbox Wednesday, September 28th. Cue that up. Xbox players, go out there, cue that, put that in your wish list, whatever it's called on the Xbox store there. Go buy it. As soon as it drops, sit there on that Wednesday, September 28th. Sit there, buy the game. As soon as it drops, just buy it. Go out and buy it, okay? I'm sure there's something coming for Sony. Sorry, PlayStation players, but Sony's a pain to work with, and I think all gamers know that pretty well. It's such a pain. Sony, Nintendo, I don't know why. And Nintendo used to approve everybody for games. All these indie developers, they used to approve. But not now. Not anymore. They just made it difficult. I don't know if it's because it's a sports game, but they're kind of known for like letting indie titles in. But for some reason, not Axis Football 23. Hopefully that'll change when you get Xbox on board. PlayStation, please get on board. Please get on board. I know we'll get a ton more players if you get on board too. That'd be phenomenal. Xbox even tweeted back at Axis Football, and they were like, hey, congratulations! You can go see the tweet, okay? So Xbox clearly excited about this. Hopefully it's going to be big. I'm excited for it. More players, please, more players. They also released an issue for Steam players. So back to PC players. If you right-click... there was an issue with the controller not connecting for some reason. I don't know. I didn't experience it. Clearly people did experience it. But they tweeted out kind of a fix for it. It seems like a pretty simple fix, kind of an on and off again thing. It says if you right-click on the Axis Football 23 game in your Steam account, and then you click controller on the left side, select enable Steam input from the drop-down menu, and then exit out of Steam, log back in, launch the game. It should work. There's a whole tweet on it. It's got like pictures and everything that you can look through and double check. It's got like the whole layout of the Steam library. Go look on Axis Football. Go follow them on Twitter too if you haven't already. Okay, on to the updates now. Axis Football 23 version 2.1 is now live. They said that they're not going to do... It seems like they're not going to do a lot of massive updates anymore. They're going to do small updates, little bug fixes and stuff like that, but they really want to play this game out, see how it's going to work, see how... they want to give it some time. Give it some time to really become its game, see how people are reacting, mass majorities of people reacting. They're waiting for a lot of input. They want to make sure if they're going to make these changes that they're going to make the best kind of changes possible, and I'm sure they're taking all of this down. No doubt they're taking all of this down for hopefully Axis 2024. I'm already looking forward to that. If it was on there, I would already have it in my wish list and buy it. My hope for this game is that they'll take it to the point where you don't need to buy it every year, right? And this can be kind of the game where you're buying what level, what kind of platform, what level are you going to play this game at? Because it's like the 23 update. Maybe you like the 2025 update, and they do it every 2 years, and then they just release a game with slightly different features, and so you want to buy it for that reason instead of buying it because it's got Tom Brady on the Buccaneers instead of on the Patriots. Little players moving left and right. You know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. You're here for the updates, though. Updates. Patch 2.1 is now live. Very short amount of updates. One thing they did, which I think they needed to do, I reached out to them about it, is they adjusted the receiver and quarterback formulas and AI to raise overall completion percentage. It was too low in 2.1, so in 2.1 they released an update to make it so that it was harder to complete passes downfield because you could loft the ball up and in triple coverage, and there was a really good shot that your wide receiver was going to come down with it. I'd say at least probably closer to 60% of the time he was going to catch it even in triple coverage. It just didn't matter. They patched that, they re-released it, and it became kind of too difficult to complete some passes. You know, you'd have like your star receiver, he's going downfield in the one-on-one, the ball's up in the air, he's the one in front, and he still ends up dropping it. It was just kind of too much. So anyways, they went ahead and fixed that a little bit now. It definitely feels better. The game is feeling so much better, so much smoother with each of these updates. I love playing the game now. Next update. They fixed a bug where a franchise would be unable to progress to the second round of the playoffs if the away team won during a user-played match in the first round of the playoffs. This one's personal to me because this is my bug. They fixed my bug. I reached out to them. I tried to give them my information. They probably got it from other people. They fixed it. Yeah, this is the issue I had, which kind of kept me from wanting to start a big franchise mode because I didn't want to start it and then lose that whole franchise mode. I'm planning on doing a franchise mode, kind of similar to a not the expert type of thing. Like I just want to take a team, like maybe a lowest tier team in Access Football, and I want to bump it up. You know what I mean? Like I want to build that team, see if I can get to the Super Bowl, and then maybe ride it another season and restart with another team. I'm so glad they fixed that. Fixed a display bug where the match window would sometimes incorrectly say week 1 during a playoff match instead of, that it was the playoffs. It would just show week 1. I only played the first playoff game, really, so I don't think I had that issue, but clearly people reported it. Improved the AI logic for calling timeouts in certain situations. Yeah, this is perfect because I was playing just a couple days before this update came out, and I thought, why are they not calling a timeout? I was doing coach mode, so I was coaching my team. I was ahead, but only ahead by like 10 points with like 4.5 minutes left. They had all 3 timeouts. They had time to move down the field. They just never called their timeouts. Stressed me out. Now they do. Improvements constantly. Constant improvements. I love it. I'm excited about it. Yeah. I will have the next Axis games queued up to play for the longest time. Okay, then personal announcement. I plan on doing that not the expert style, build your team up from the bottom franchise. Don't know what I'm going to do yet. If you have recommendations or suggestions, team design, I plan on going on Twitch and designing it with everyone who wants to go on Twitch and follow. It's RIGUY43, RIGUY43, and I'm just going to pick a day. We're going to live stream it. We're going to try to build the team together, come up with goofy names. You can put your name in there if you want to. I've already got other people who want to put their names in there. Yeah, I think it's going to be great. I'm excited for it. Hopefully that franchise turns out well. And turns out well. That seems like a good place to end it. I've run out of words to say. Thanks for watching. Peace.